Welcome back. Today I'm going to analyze the rapid game that I played on lead chess last night, but I've decided not to surprise myself with a game review, so I already looked at the results here, and it says that I had 3 blunders and 1 mistake, but it does look like there are only 2 places that I need to really pay attention to. One is right here, where I lost the advantage that I had built up through the opening and early middle game. Then another place here is these looks like several blunders in a row, one of which was much worse than the rest. Unlike a lot of the games that I've had previously where nobody made a mistake or blunder until late, oh wow, it looks like this one, the first mistake by me was on move 28. In this one, my opponent made a mistake on move 4, or a blunder actually, and I think it was a misclick or a mouse slip, because what happened here is on the 4th move, after we started with the English and my opponent played that, I have done enough analyses to know that if they do play that, I can go out here. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Yeah, knight to g5. Okay. After I played that, my opponent moved their king forward. When they did it, immediately, we both had only used 12 seconds at this point, but that move was played in 4 seconds. I'm guessing that they meant to put their queen here or their bishop. I'm not sure which one, but I'm thinking probably the queen, because they might have thought I was aiming in here, as many people do. Although I can't get my light squared bishop out yet, so I don't really have a threat on that. But that must have been what they were thinking, and they wanted to put this here, not only to protect this pawn, which would be then protected twice, but also to protect the f7 pawn. That's the only thing I can think of. Certainly they didn't do this intentionally. But aside from that, we didn't have any blunders or mistakes through quite a bit of the rest of this game. As you can see, they put the king back after a few more moves as soon as they had the opportunity. But neither one of us had any mistakes or blunders all the way out until move 26, which is the point that 28, the point that I wanted to get to. So during the game, I was under the impression that both of us were playing very intelligently, very, very carefully. And it looks like the game review has borne that out, other than their mouse slip earlier. They were able to castle by hand at some point. Now here, according to the game review, I'm up 0.9. Let's see if that's what the further analysis shows once it runs just a little bit. All right, maybe 0.8. And I'm trying to remember what I played, and I think I played f6 here. But I can't look at the move list to see if that's what I played, because right underneath it, it'll say what I should have played, and I don't want to see that by accident. But I think what my plan was A, to keep that pawn from moving forward, which I thought they were about to do, since they had just put their rook behind it. But B, also, I thought once it was up there, maybe I could get this queen and, come around something like this. But apparently that wasn't the best plan. I had been being very careful here with this bishop. I wasn't concerned that they would take it, so it's not like I wanted to move it away. I was, concerned that I was still protecting it. So maybe here I should have protected it with another piece, since I was about to move my queen, but I'm not sure. I mean, that bishop in this position is nearly useless because of all these pawns on white squares. Their knight is quite a bit stronger than that bishop. The only thing that this bishop is doing is preventing their passed pawn from going forward. And it's also a little bit of a liability. It's kind of like a backward pawn, right? It's just a tall pawn behind those other pawns. But maybe I should have done something else here. I honestly can't see it, so I am going to look over there. Rook e to d1. Okay, it is saying that I should try to protect it with something besides the queen. That's my best move. Bishop to e2 is the next one. Okay, I don't like that because it allows the pawn to come forward. Well, I guess if the pawn came forward, then I could take it. And if they took back, then I could take. Or king to g1, I wasn't sure about that because that would allow them to check me whenever they were able to move the pawn. Or h3, okay, or a4. I remember considering a4 because they had just advanced this pawn a turn or two earlier, maybe a few turns earlier, and I was, they were obviously trying to break in over here. But I thought if I did that, then this pawn becomes weak, and then this rook is tied to defending that pawn. Or I guess I could bring the bishop back to help defend it, but I should not have made the forward move with my f-pawn. Well, my opponent did play the best move in that situation, which was to bring the queen back. Okay, and then we were relatively even until this, this section here at the end where it looks like I got a big advantage again and then gave it away. Surprisingly, I did play my best move here. It was king to g1. The reason is because I thought they were going to take this pawn. Once I realized, after I moved it forward and they put their queen back there, I thought, oh, well, now they can just take it and I can't really protect it. The only way I could protect it is with my rook, and my king's in the way. So I accidentally found the best move here. They did take the pawn. I moved over with my rook, and that was inaccurate, but we're still within +1 and -1. And we stayed that way for quite a few more moves here according to the move list, and I am, again, not going to dwell on the inaccuracies because I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for myself. Okay, now here I did get up, looks like about +1. So it's not quite as big a lead as I had earlier in the game due to their misclick, but the biggest lead that I had near the end game. And again, I thought both of us were playing very well. I have this defended by the bishop. I am able to bring the bishop back to defend this pawn if I need to. Right now, the queen is defending that pawn. I didn't think they could push forward their d pawn yet because my bishop's guarding that square as well. Also, I'm prepared to bring my rook down to their back rank where the pawn could protect it. I thought we were doing pretty well here, and then my opponent should have played queen to a3. Okay, that was something that I thought that they could play, and it says... Oh, it says if they did, I would go ahead and play that. Okay, see, I probably would have messed up if they had played their best move, because I was going to consider bringing my bishop back if they had played queen to a3. But I guess I shouldn't have because my queen's guarding the pawn. I don't know, I might not have messed up. You might also be able to see the clocks here. Both of us were making pretty good use of our time. I think I was doing a lot better on my time than I normally do, where I get to this point in the game and I still have 5 minutes left. Here, I've only got 2 minutes left, and my opponent has 2.5. So for so many things, I'm proud of both my opponent and I, but they messed up here by playing that. Now, I didn't realize that was a blunder. I just thought, I can go here, and they could probably take with their pawn, which would prevent my rook from going down here. It was my best move to take the knight, and it was their best move to take back, but why am I so far ahead now? My best move is queen to c7. Oh, I don't even think I considered that. I mean, I guess it does continue protecting the pawn, and it will protect it when it promotes. But I just went ahead and took this pawn. It is unprotected. And I knew that that left my other rook undefended, but, I thought, maybe I could connect them or somehow. But I wanted the rook to be able to continue protecting the passed pawn. So that was my second best move. I still have a decent lead. The opponent does need to go here, which pins this pawn to the queen and attacks this rook. They did that. Okay, I accidentally looked at the list. I wanted to try to figure out what I should have played first, but I did see on the list that I should just promote. I only have one move that gives me +4 here. And yes, I do know that I can click this off and those move lists will disappear over there, but it's listed right here where it shows what I did play and then it says what I should have played. So it doesn't matter if you turn that off or not. And there's no way to get rid of these. I have asked multiple times. Nobody's come up with a solution. So yeah, I saw that by accident. I should have queened and they would have taken this rook with check. And it says I would have blocked that check by bringing this rook back where it would be protected by the queen. Wait, but then couldn't they... Well, I'm still not very good at seeing a move that far in advance, so let me just show what it looks like here, because that helps me. Okay, their best move by far is to take here with check, and my only move then would be to block here. See, I would have probably messed this up. I probably would have come out, but it says then my opponent would have a huge advantage if I had done that. So if I had come back, it says their best move is to try to check me back here on c5. Nope, it changed its mind while I was talking. The best move is queen to c2, and then I would bring this queen over here, so all my queens and rooks would be lined up. I thought they would just take this at this point, because this rook then is pinned, and I couldn't take down there. That's their second best move. See, that's what I would expect them to play. Okay, but then I would be able to take this one now, because I don't need to protect that one anymore. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, all that was hard for me to see at this point. I just, thought I need to get this out of the way, and I could, continue protecting this whole file by moving it over. That's my second best move, but it takes away... No, that's my third best move. Bringing this rook back is my best move. Sorry, having trouble saying the right words again. Okay, obviously, queening is my best move, and what I played was my third best move. The one in between that would have kept half my advantage was bringing the middle rook back to the back rank so these two would protect each other. Why is this one bad, though? This is only bad if they get in front of the pawn. And it's not bad. I'm still on the better side of even. But they didn't play any of these. Honestly, I did think they were going to get in front of that pawn, and then I was going to come down here. And that is what it says. Yeah, I did think they were going to go there, and then I would bring this queen in. And it says then they would bring their queen back here to e7. But they did that out of order. They brought their queen back first. And that's a blunder because I can promote. Promoting to anything is better than what I played. I can promote to a knight, and it would be better than what I played. Oh my. Well, I played my moves out of order too. I played queen to c7, which is what I should have played on the previous turn. But since they had blundered, that's not what I should have played. I should have promoted to a knight, bishop, rook, or especially a queen. But instead I did this. And that allows them to get in front of the pawn again, which, with either of these, either the queen or the rook in front of the pawn would have been better than what they played. And what they played was taking there. And all I have to do is take it. I'll take it. They'll probably take it, and then I'll promote. But again, I played the moves out of order, and my opponent has a mate into, which, to their credit, they saw and played. If I take this, that's checkmate, right? Doesn't matter what I do. The only other option was to move up here, which I did, and my opponent checkmated me. So let's go back here, Should have just queened or brought this rook back. I didn't want to bring this back. I don't know that I even considered it because it's doing double duty right now. It's guarding two different pawns, but I guess that pawn is inconsequential, that I can just bring it back to guard this. And I guess what caused my faulty thinking on this move is that I was too worried about this because it would have been a check and not worried enough about this. Since they didn't block the pawn when they had the chance, I should have just promoted. Okay. Wow, I don't know if I got this exact position at the end of a game a week from now or 2 weeks in the future. I don't know that I would play the right move here because it seems counterintuitive to give this up and give this up, and that's a check. And I was under 2 minutes here, so I was probably focusing a little bit more on my time, but I had finally gotten ahead of my opponent on time here. I don't know how much time it would have taken me to do the math. If I promote and they take, I've just gained 8 points of material. I've exchanged 1 for 9, right? And then I've lost 5, so I went up 4 points of material. I would come back to block their check, and if they took that, they would be up 4 points of material, but then I would take their queen, and I would be up 5 points of material. I don't know if I did all that math right, and like I said, I don't know I'd be able to do it in a game, and it just took me like 20 or 30 seconds, right, to say all that and make sure I had the math right here with no pressure, so I don't know that I'd be able to find that during a game. But after this, and after that, would I be able to figure out that promoting is the best move here? They have 2 pieces attacking that square, and I have 2 pieces defending it. So if this is here, and they took, then I could take with check, and they'd have to take, and I would check, and they would have to come up here, I guess, and then I would be up a queen. But they wouldn't have to take. What would they? It says that they would. That's their best move. But what if I had promoted here? Yeah, they would be almost just as good by putting their queen over here, but then I would just take that rook, right? If they went here, wouldn't I just take that rook? Oh no. It would be much better for me than to go down here and protect my queen, or bring this one over here to threaten their queen. But I could just take that and still be way ahead. And it doesn't matter which piece they took it with, but let's say they took here, and now I'm just up a rook. Yeah, but back here at this position, that's hard math to do. Okay, well. One of you commented recently under one of my videos and said something about I should play my moves with more confidence. And confidence is something you can't just manufacture, or at least I can't. I could pretend I'm more confident and be like, oh yeah, I would find this definitely next time. And I could probably even act a little bit more convincingly than that if I tried or practiced, but it's still just acting. And I'm trying to be honest here about the fact that I'm not confident that I would find this next time. So if any of you know how to build self-confidence without actually getting better, let me know. But I don't know of a way to build self-confidence other than to be good at something. The only things I was ever confident about were things that I was pretty sure I was good at. And here it's clear I'm not good at this. And I lost this game even though my opponent moved their king for no reason on move 4. So after finishing that recent Lee chess analysis, I did have just enough time left to where I thought I could play a bot, and I went here to play the bot that I played last time, which I think was the David bot, but I saw that they have some Women's History Month bots here on chess.com. Now last year, I'm pretty sure that they just put famous women here, and some of them were rated low, and some of them were rated medium, and some of them were rated high. And I don't think any of them were known as chess players. They were known for other things. But this time, they have 5 women chess players, like Irina Krush, who was the 8-time U.S. women's champion. And I'm not sure how you say that, but a legendary Russian and Swiss grandmaster. And of course, I'm not sure how you say that either. Also a grandmaster, former world blitz and rapid champion among women. And also not sure how you say that. 4-time women's world champion and full-time professor, 2nd highest rated woman in history. And I'm guessing this is one of the Polgars who was the highest rated woman in history. So they didn't make any of them weak enough for me to even try. But since we're here and I went through all the trouble of listing them, I guess I'll play this one, 2500. Yeah, this is going to be pretty bad, but I will do my best. I'm going to let the computer choose the colors, challenge no help of any kind, and click play. Oh, I get the white pieces. All right. You know, well, let's have a good game. Oh, the symmetrical variation. Very nice. I'm not sure at what point I'm supposed to break the symmetricalness of this. Okay. She broke the symmetricalness of it for me. I think she's going to play d5. No, she did not. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to play here? This, right? All right. I think I have to take it. And then do I get this knight out in castle, or push the pawn, or get the knight out here, or play d4? I have no idea. Okay. Well, I kind of figured that was coming. Should I just move the knight? Oh, not there. They'll take it. Or there. Should I just take? But then they're going to put the other pawn there, and I still have to move the knight. That would be hilarious if I've already lost this game. I guess take it. I don't know. And then I can put this knight here. Yeah, I think I have to, don't I? And then castle? Oh. Wow. That was embarrassing. I guess I can get this bishop out then, possibly. Maybe I can come here and see if she takes, and then I can take, and then maybe get this pawn. I probably shouldn't ask to trade at this point, seeing how I'm an entire pawn behind. I guess develop my queen and connect my rooks. And that maybe. This? Nope, not now, because we're getting attacked over here. Okay. Well, that seemed reasonable. Wait, can I just take this pawn? No, because they have two pieces defending there, so the fact that I have two attackers would not help. And they have two defenders on that, so I don't know what to do. Okay, I guess I'll put a rook on a file here, and I'm not defending that pawn. Can I defend that pawn? Not really. Oh, I guess I could put the knight back. Would that be bad? I defended the pawn, but they're going to throw away their rook for that? All right, well, I mean, the idea of this was a learning experience. The problem for me with playing bots rated this high is that I seem to very quickly get into positions where on every single move, I have no idea what to do. So, you know, I don't know. Just let them have the pawn, I guess. What else was there to do? Oh, all right. Now they're going to push this pawn and have a discovery on my queen. Oh, at least I guessed that. I don't feel ridiculous for not having guessed that. Okay, maybe they did protect the pawn by getting the queen out of the way of getting the knight out of the way of their queen, but now they're attacking my bishop. So I should put it somewhere, right? Where? Here? I think. Protect that square from the coming fork. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, let's just do this. I think they're going to take it. Oh, they didn't take it. They're attacking my queen. That's my queen down here. Okay. Well, where can I put the queen? Here? Nope, that's bad. Those are both bad because then they check me and they win my queen with the bishop. So what about there? Is that bad? Probably, but let's go there. Well, I can't take it because of where the rook is. All right, very nice. And if they take me, I guess I'll take here. Wait, should I put my knight there and protect it? I'm down 6 points of material. It probably doesn't matter. Exactly. It does not matter because of that. All right. Now I have nowhere safe to move my knight except the back where it was. Well, that's fascinating. Yeah, kind of thought that might happen. Oh, we're going to double up or something? What is that aiming at? Oh, I have an undefended pawn. Very nice. Oh, nice. Coming here. Look at that. I think that's where they're going. I have no idea. I've misguessed about 40 times in this game and out of 29 moves. That knight's undefended, isn't it? Can I do a discovery on the knight? That's probably pretty transparent because then they're going to come here. So it doesn't make any difference that I know of. All right. Oh, I told you I would guess wrong. I did not guess right at all. I just lost a complete bishop, I think. Wait, did I have a piece there? No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Wow. I guess I have to move out of check. And there we go. Good job getting that pawn. What about going here? Well, I can't take it. I guess I have to go back. I mean, I could take it with my queen, but is that bad? Oh, I kind of needed that rook. I needed that rook for my checkmate. Oh, not quite checkmate, but okay. Well, there we go. I'm down 10 points of material. And yes, the rook is defended. Okay. Wait, they're giving away the knight because of this, right? I mean, down here? Yeah, that's what it is. They want the rook down here. Let's see if I'm right about that. I was right about that. The only legal move is to block with my queen, right? Okay. And now my only legal move is to go here. And that's mate. Good job. No, I don't want to play again. Why would you ask that? That's ridiculous. I didn't want to play in the first place, but it was there, so I thought I should. Well, I mean, I guess that if I want to take something positive out of this, it's that I only made 2 mistakes and 1 blunder, and for an accuracy of 81%, which is a higher accuracy than I normally get against regular opponents. So I should feel good about that, right? But yeah, I was behind from right about there. Wait, does this not take you to the point in the game anymore? Okay, I had to click it like 4 times. I had to play D4 here, but I didn't. So she played D4, and here I wasn't supposed to take it. I had to put this knight back, but instead I took it, which is a mistake because of that. And now that's a blunder because it gave away a free knight. All right, there's no point in going through all of that because, I mean, that was an elementary level blunder right there. I should have known better than to had to go to B5 or E2. But yeah, if I had gone there, they were just going to push this pawn, right? Yep. And if I had gone back here, they were going to push this pawn, right? Yes. So in those cases, I would have correctly guessed what the opponent would play. But man, I felt like every time I thought, oh, I think I know what they're doing, I didn't. Well, that was fun. Could you tell I was lying just then when I said that? Yeah, it wasn't fun at all. All right. But I mean, I'm glad they did a Women's History Month, set of bots, but it's not going to help me get better at chess to play a 2500 rated bot. No, don't try to convince me that it will, because it won't. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.